And we get a coin as well. We shouldn't be able to get in here just yet.
No use trying to force it. It's too strong. No use trying to force it. It's too strong. Yet more security. It's a magnetic reader, used to open the door to the apartment. Perhaps if I used it correctly, it might work. No use trying to force it. It says 17. S. Ruby. Okay, this has to be his place.
Which floor, Mr. Ruby?
So,
Up to the roof.
we just discovered that this room number is 17, which means we should be able to find number 17 mailbox, letterbox.
It's locked tight. It's one of Ruby's letters returned to sender. It's got a signature on too.
Sweet, more identity theft. A return to sender. So let's go and forge a signature, shall we?
Which floor, Mr. Ruby?
To my apartment.
Said it before, but PS1 graphics and early Windows graphics are like my favourite, especially for dystopian stuff. Reminds me of Final Fantasy VII and Blade Runner and others. A little touch of Abe's Odyssey in there somewhere. So we're going to place the letter on top of the pen pad, and then we're just going to draw over the signature. It's a bizarre way of locking your house via signature, but fine. So in this room we've got some notepaper. We can have a look around at the kitchen.
It says Rotmal 17, 11:55 p.m.
I can pick up this photo. Just picked it up without looking at it. Let's look at it.
Ruby with a gorgeous brunette.
Ooh, what pixels. Some sexy pixels. Let's have a look at the refrigerator.
I'll take the vodka. Seems a shame to leave it.
Damn right. Man after my own heart.
You must be kidding. The contents are hardly appetizing.
I like the way we got a full dialogue with him as well. It's like, I'm not picking that up, you idiot. Why would I do that?
Ruby was certainly cautious. There's a safe hidden here.
C4 Slap, you too. Thank you for watching, and thanks for the purple heart. I suppose it is day now, 1:45 in the morning. 47 over here. UK Standard Time, whatever. I have to be at work in 12 hours, so let's see how much we can get done in this. In said period. Yeah. Let me know if there's any audio issues. Hopefully you can all hear me. Hopefully you can hear the game. I've been messing around with audio issues all morning.
Cool.
I also...
A small key was hidden under the tape.
I also have a keyboard that's not working. But I'm persistent, which is why I'm playing an adventure game. That's what it's all about. Pretty terrifying if there's anyone in there then.
No use to me. A hint of vodka. Hugh never mentioned Ruby liked the booze.
So yeah, I kind of forget what's going on. We're just thrust into this world, this dude, political unrest, dystopian times. Please find Ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby!
An old revolver and a tube containing some kind of liquid. It's the copy of a report that Ruby sent Hugh yesterday morning. Thanks to his cover as a journalist, he's managed to make contact with the suspects. But as yet, he hasn't discovered anything more. He's sure he's found the right people. Ruby thinks that there's much more to this than basic terrorism. The suspects seem to be controlled by some greater power.
Basic terrorism.
It isn't clear where their HQ is, but it sounds like some deserted underground tunnel. Shame he went missing before he could find out more. There's a forensic report on the liquid in the tube, and it appears to be a powerful synthesized acid, probably the same one used to corrode the lab's metal locks during the last terrorist attack. Ruby was due to meet them at 11:30 last night, but it doesn't say where. He also mentions a wristwatch fitted with a hidden microphone, which he'd surely have used if he'd gotten into their base. Something here doesn't quite add up. Hugh's got to give me more information.
So we just got the key from the roller shutter. We've opened the safe, which gives us everything a budding adventurer would need, including alien blood.
Leads out into the hall.
Yes, it does. Well, we've just gotten most of the stuff that we actually need in this level.
Which floor, Mr. Ruby?
Subway, let's
Down
go
to
for
the
it.
subway.
So we're still just pursuing this Ruby and trying to find out what's happened to them, where they've gone. Basically all the trash. Oh, nearly forgot.
Which floor, Mr. Ruby?
My
There's
apartment.
something in a trash can in the apartment. It's probably the only time there is anything in any trash can. Because there's a million trash cans.
It's a subway card.
I'm very glad that I remembered that, otherwise I could have been wandering around like a loon for all of eternity. I love the graphics, oh my god. Well, the art design.
Which floor, Mr. Ruby?
Down to the subway.
I'm talking to this cop. The filth.
It looks like he's guarding the escalator.
Can't have a dystopian universe without a cop or two.
Hey, you can't get out that way. There's a bomb alert. A suspect device has been found near the station exit. Until the anti-terrorist police give the all-clear, they've made it a no-go area.
Is it a terrorist attack?
What do I look like? Some kind of new service? Beat it.
I thought you were an anti-terrorist cop. Surely you should know.
One station is Rot Mile 17 mentioned on Ruby's note. Perhaps I should check it out. It's the machine used to obtain a subway ticket.
What are we doing? So, I think we use a ticket machine. Yeah.
Welcome to Union Metro. Please state your destination.
Rot Mile 17.
Rot Mile 17 confirmed. Please insert 5 credits.
We've just got some change from the vending machine. We can use that here.
Payment confirmed. Please place your thumb on the scanner. Thank you. Subway access expires at midnight. For access to the platforms, place your thumb on the scanners located by the access gates. Union Metro wishes you a pleasant journey.
God, I wish that all of our ticket machines were as cool as that one. Let's place our glove on the scanner so that it can somehow read our thumbprint. I do like the music as well. Very simple. Yeah, very immersive.
It's a piece of plastic that's obviously broken off from something. There's some numbers on it. It's a copy of the last report that Ruby sent to Hugh Martins. It's a note written by Ruby.
Ruby.
Hey, buddy, you got any booze?
Typical.
Typical. Typical bum. Apparently. No mercy in this game. Here we go. What am I doing?
It matches perfectly. The ID number for this fax is PK64768.
Cool. Let's give this guy what he's asking for.
Hey, pal. Christmas has come early.
Thanks, buddy. I ain't got much to offer, but you're welcome to it.
Have you seen this boy?
Have you seen this man recently?
Yeah. I saw
Terminator
that guy
reference for you.
yesterday. He left the station with another dame. Not the one in the photo.
Any idea who she was?
Hey, I can't remember anything right now. Need to get some sleep. Leave me alone.
Still thirsty? How about this?
You just saved my life, buddy. If there's anything I can do for you, just name it.
Any idea who she was?
Ain't got a clue what she's called. But I do know she runs a club, the Free Climax.
Okay, thanks for the information.
Listen, bud, I'm kinda low on funds right now. I ain't got much to sell, but you can have my skate for 10. Come on, bud, help me out here. There's a snap.
Still thirsty? How about
I was trying to check if I can actually hear my voice on this. Hopefully I can, otherwise I'm just talking to myself. Well, I kind of am anyway. Let's give him that.
Today is your lucky day, pal. Here's 10 credits.
Thanks, buddy. I'll put this to good use.
Is this the way in?
Sorry, sir, it's members only.
No way I can get in?
You kidding? No card, no entry.
Thanks for nothing. I'd better drop it. There's no way I'm getting in without a membership card.
Okie dokie, well, let's go get one. So as I've said before, my favourite sort of dystopian game is going to be like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII. But in terms of point and click, whoa, Blade Runner, all the way Blade Runner. But I do appreciate this. It's the only game I've found, besides maybe Hell, a cyberpunk thriller, that's similar.
I refuse to argue anymore. It's completely stupid.
But Jacob, please.
Enough already. There's nothing down there.
But I heard them, Jacob. Rats! Rats, I tell you! I don't want to go down there again, especially on my own.
There are no rats, Mildred. I was down there myself only 10 minutes ago. We've had the rat catchers out 3 times now, and they couldn't find any. Now please, go down and bring me what I've asked you for.
But Jacob,
But Jacob, nothing. What am I supposed to tell Miss Thompson? That new cocktail isn't ready because of some invisible rats? Don't you realize how stupid this will make me look? I can't let Miss Thompson down. For the last time, please, bring me what I've asked you for.
Look, Jacob, you'll be responsible if anything happens to me.
Yes, all right, Mildred. Whatever you say.
The benefits of being single. Mind if I take a look around?
Please do, but don't touch anything. I'm just preparing a very special cocktail for a very special customer. And if that's not enough, my wife is driving me crazy with stupid rat stories. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things to do.
Well, this guy's an absolute charmer, isn't he?
Excellent. It's a membership card for the free climax joint. Cool store. I'd like to get something special for a friend. Anything you can recommend?
We have a wide choice, but I can't help you. It is illegal to sell alcohol in this city after 8.
So what are people supposed to do? Die of thirst?
There are plenty of other places to get a drink. Why not take your friend to the free climax? It's right outside. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got things...
Well, we've all been there. I remember going to Scotland and then going on a night out, and they refused to sell any booze. That was fun. There's probably a reason in Scotland, though.
What cocktail are you making? It looks lethal.
It is. It's for the owner of the Free Climax Club. Special order.
Do you know the owner of the free climax?
Of course. Eva Thompson. She's one of my most important customers.
What's her club like?
It's very exclusive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got things to do.
I notice you have a membership card for the free climax club. Want to sell it?
Are you crazy? It's a lifetime membership. And it cost me a fortune. It's just a shame that I never get the chance to use it.
That's a pity. I'd really like to get in there. You sure you don't want to sell it?
No. Now, as you can see, I've got a lot to do, and I don't have time to argue. But perhaps if you bring me a bottle of magnificent Chateau Lafite 85, then I might consider a swap for the car.
Some of these graphics remind me of Thingy, actually. Grim Fandango. A little bit. One of the biggest annoyances of this game is I can't just double click and it goes there automatically to the next scene, so I have to watch him walk. But I suppose that's realism. The tedium of real life. Let's snap this plank for no reason.
Thought so.
Oh my god, we haven't even... I've got to go all the way back now. Got to get the ting. The metal bar. Ooh, very Final Fantasy 7 graphics then. But it is part of the joy of the game, going back and forth.
Which floor, Mr. Ruby?
And
My
besides,
apartment.
besides my earlier expedition, I haven't played this game in a while, so forgive myself for that. Oh my god. And for that, because I need to be on the top floor.
Which floor, Mr. Ruby?
I'm going to be hearing that in my dreams tonight.
Up to the roof.
People who say rough and toothbrush. So we should be able to use this tube of acid on this rail and get ourselves a nice little crowbar. Give me a lever and I will move the earth.
Cool. The acid has corroded the joint.
It's totally cool. Come on. There we go, we've now got a crowbar.
The
Which floor, Mr. Ruby?
to the
Back to
subway.
the subway. Let's go and see the wife. And we should be able to scare her and rob a bottle and give it to the guy. Poor Mildred. It's a very old name, Mildred. Isn't Mildred Hubble from The Worst Witch, I think? And I think there's a Mildred in Allo Allo, the series. I could be wrong. I could be right. So we're going to use a crowbar on the manhole. And then we can pop down here. We can't actually progress
A
onto
ladder
the
leads down
next
into the
stage, but we can find a dead rat. And of course it's quite hard to see the manhole, and the idea of what you can raise it with is quite rare.
I have an idea it might actually be useful. At least no one can see me doing this.
Not rare, obscure, so... And the hole above also says there's a rat behind it, which is a red herring, not a rat. So it takes a lot of effort to work out that you need to get in there. Choose the rest of the acid on the padlock, which will get us into the basement of the chap. The French chap talking above.
Okay, that's done it. But I used the last of the acid. There's a small...
These bottles sure are dusty.
Sure are. So we're going to put the rat on the
Get
skates.
your skates on, rat.
We're going to put the rat on a skate over to Mildred.
Jeez, it worked. A fine old bottle.
So we should now be able to get the membership card to get into the club, which is the next stage, because obviously we're seeing her in the photograph with the person that we're after, confirmed by the bum.
Good evening. Union Metro impossible terrorist attack. Downtown tonight. An incident which police describe as serious has resulted in temporary suspension of services on Union Metro lines 15 and 17. A police statement revealed that the problem was due to a derailment, which fortunately appears not to have involved any casualties. It is not known at this point whether this is an isolated incident or the latest in a series of terrorist attacks plaguing the metropolis. Union Metro says that it hopes to restore services to lines 15 and 17 as soon as possible. This is Katrina LeBlanc in that news, Union.
Damn. Guess I'm stuck here for a while.
Excuse me. That's clearly how the game mechanic works. You can't progress to that stage without opening the manhole. You can't do that without getting the railing, which is the last thing you need from the previous stage. So now I don't need to, or I can't, go back to it. I love these little things like that person there stood in the window. Touches like that.
Ah, it's you again. Look around if you want to, but don't disturb me. I've got a lot to do.
God, this guy's a bit
I don't believe it.
magnanimous.
Shuttle feet 85.
Of course.
Where on earth did you manage to find it in this city?
That's my business. Now, the membership card?
Amazing! I really thought that I had the only bottle in Union, but my word is my bond. The card is yours.
Thanks. See you around.
If I do have one criticism, it is like, it feels like the game was a tiny bit rushed, perhaps. Being as nearly all the audio, the dialogue lines kind of cut off right at the end. But I'll forgive it. 1998 after all. I think Blade Runner was, what, 2000 or something? No, maybe at the same time. So we should be able to get into the club now.
Hi, here's my card. Satisfied?
Yeah, we're not open yet, but I don't suppose there's any harm in you going in now.
Hey, we're not open yet. You shouldn't be in here.
I'm looking for a friend of mine.
The club fills up around midnight. Maybe you'll find him then. Anyway, who are you?
Now's the time to see if Hugh's cover works. Joshua Reeve.
Well, Mr. Reeve, how come I haven't seen you before?
I just got into town.
Business or pleasure?
Business. Integrated security systems. I'll spare you the details.
What's the name of this friend you're looking for?
Ruby. Simon Ruby. Mean anything to you?
Nah, nothing.
She's lying. You sure?
Sure, never heard of him.
Well, you seem a little edgy. The way you're playing with your necklace. What is it? A religious icon?
This? Oh no, not at all. It's just a keepsake.
A keepsake?
It's a memento of the inauguration of the Union Zoo. My father worked there when I was a child. It reminds me of happier days.
Any chance of a tour of the zoo? Maybe I can mix business with pleasure.
Sorry, the zoo was never a great success. It was shut down some time ago. The way into it was along the old subway line. When it fell into disuse, the zoo followed the same fate. Look, I've wasted enough time already. I've got things to attend to before the club opens.
You sure you haven't seen Simon Ruby?
Look, I told you, I can't help you.
Okay, but perhaps you know someone who can.
Like who?
That's just the problem. I don't know who they are. Simon told me he was meeting some people yesterday, but he didn't say who. I've not heard from him since. I'm sure they could help.
Help you in what way?
Here goes. Make or break time. I think the people he was meeting are connected to the group who are attacking Genesis. And if so, I'd like a piece of the action. I have my own score to settle with Genesis.
Look, I don't know who you are, or your friend Mr. Ruby. I can't help you. But a word of warning, Mr. Reeve. Don't get involved. This Genesis situation is bigger than you think.
I'll drop by later. But if you see Simon Ruby in the meantime, mention my name.
Very well, Mr. Reeve. I'll ask around. Don't expect too much.
Thanks. Cool. I think she'll check me out.
It's a pretty stupid cover that I've got. I'm supposed to be like, what, Jamaican or something? I don't really come across as Jamaican. I'm a bald white man. Red herring. I don't think there's anything I can do in there from this point after that. I think I've done everything in there. So I need to get to... I need to speak to what's-his-face, I think.
Joshua, are you alone?
This
Yeah,
guy.
Hugh, I need your help.
What can I do?
I've made contact with Eva Thompson. She runs a joint called the Free Climax.
Free Climax? Where is it?
South Central, near Rot Mall 17 subway station. I've reason to believe that she was with Ruby yesterday, and she's involved somehow.
Good start, Joshua. Maybe it's the lead we've been looking for.
She's denied knowing Ruby, but she's lying, of course. I'm sure she's checking me out right now. I used my cover to persuade her to put me in touch with the terrorists, and I think something's about to happen. It's just a matter of time.
Good. Can I do anything to help you in the meantime?
Everything seems to point to the subway. Ruby's stuff mentioned a deserted tunnel, and Eva spoke of a deserted zoo. I have an idea that maybe that's where I should be. Can you send me a map of the subway system?
No problem. Have you got a fax number?
Hugh, try PK64768.
Okay, give me a few seconds.
I thought he was going to say no then when I said no
Right.
problem.
It's on its way.
Thanks.
No problem, Joshua. Be careful out.
It's like that's a short game. Okay, we've got a fax. Lovely.
It seems that near here there's an old passageway that leads to the deserted zoo. Now I must find a way to reach it. I'll leave him be.
What a life he's got. Sat there, listening to this incessant music. So we should be able to go down here and probably progress to the next stage. Although I'm not sure if I've got to use anything on this grating to get through it. No.
According to the map, the zoo should be along the passageway. But I need to find a way to get over to the opposite side.
Well, what would be the most exciting way? We'll have to Indiana Jones it.
It weighs too much.
Yeah, only because you're not prepared to actually use it yet, but okay. I assume. I think the only thing I ever use that gun for is to open doors. Fine. Once again, I'm very reminded of Final Fantasy VII. I mean, like, that area looks a bit like Final Fantasy VIII or something. This looks more like 7. I know it's nothing like, but... I will have my fancies.
Leads, a screwdriver, and a socket spanner.
Boom, boom, boom. Adventure tools are plenty. I don't think there's anything I can do with the sink. I've looked in the bag. Can't remember if there's anything I can ever do with this poster, but I don't think so.
Not that special. I'll leave it.
I'm sure I could pick it up. Let's grab the key. Nothing I can do with the door. I've got a feeling I've missed something here. Or I'm about to. No. Okay. Right, we'll pick the chain up now.
It weighs too much.
No.
It's screwed to the board.
Sweet. That would make an awesome grapnel. If only we could put it on this chain. There we go.
Now the chain has a makeshift hook.
Oh, it's a shame it's too heavy to pick up, isn't it? Oh, look at that. And that reminded me of Abe's Odyssey just so. The advertisement.
According to the map, this is the passageway that leads to the zoo.
Alright, so I've got to remember how to do this now.
It's locked and needs some sort of key. Nah, far too dangerous to mess around with.
My middle name.
Nothing happened. I think I need a card to do it.
Oh, I've already got the leads. So I've got the leads here. I think I used the lever. And then I use the leads with the magnetic field.
Right, let's fry this sucker.
Sweet.
Damn, the roof has collapsed. I need to get to the other platform to get to the zoo.
I don't think there's anything I can do here with this, but let's try anyway.
No point. It'll never work.
Yeah. It's very nihilistic.
No good. It's out of service and I can't prise it from the wall.
Try the old pistol on this loudspeaker, see what happens. No, try the bar. Nice. Oh, we've nearly got like every tool imaginable, so it's cool. I think this just leads to a stupid little area.
A small ladder descends down into the...
where I can't do anything, and I'd be correct. Pliers. Should be for the cable, so we can drop this. And that should create a nice little bridge for us. Nice. I do remember getting stuck a while back when I last played this in the zoo. Just because it's hard to remember exactly what. There's a gas canister I've got to fill up, and it's very hard to remember what I've got to put in there, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
I wonder what happened to all the animals.
I don't.
Hey, there's a young kid up there. I gotta get up and talk to him.
Oh, let's talk to him. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Hello.
Hey, kid. It's no use. He can't hear me from here.
I thought I was going to electrocute him, but it must be in a minute. Sluice gates, pipe, crocodile. Let's open the lid.
It's closed already. Perhaps I should use the panel.
Oh, why don't you open it? Whoops.
Damn. I hope I didn't waste the kid.
Whoopsie doodle. Well, it's his own fault for being in a disused zoo by himself on a jetpack, fiddling with a fuse box, really. I mean, you know. Tank. I don't think I've got any fuel on me just yet, so I'm going to have to leave this area. I don't think I can do anything with the machinery just yet. So let's go exploring. I think I can pick up the beer can. There's not much else I can do in here. I've got an oil can over there, I think, and something behind the curtain. Should probably be looking what these things are.
Can. There's still some oil in this can. It's a small tool for cutting sheet steel. There's no room to get inside. Besides, I can see most of it from here.
Pick up the cylinder, please. Pick up the broom.
It says on the label, keep away from sources of heat. Highly explosive gas. It's what's left of an old broom. It's the magnet from the loudspeaker that I broke. It's a rusty old key.
I think that's going to be most of what I can pick up in this whole area. I don't think I can go beyond this point yet. Nope.
It's no good. I can't get through. The Well of Knowledge, Union Zoo's bookstore. Well stocked, or is it just that few people ever bought any books?
Well, it depends if your glass is half full or half empty, really. Go to Goddess, please. Now, I remember this being an absolute arse to complete, even if you know what you're doing.
There are 3 wheels at the base of the statue. The button must be pressed. Well, nothing happened.
The Sphinx going to talk to me.
Welcome to Union Zoo's Egyptology exhibition. This magnificent structure is a reconstruction of the mystical Sphinx of Giza, situated in Cairo's archaeological area. As well as this magnificent structure, at the original site, one can also visit the incredible pyramids of Cheops, Khepra.
Warning. Technical malfunction in command file. Replace damaged file. Control room access code follows. Use graphic wheels according to standard procedure. Today's code. Under the supreme eye of the Father of the Gods sits the solar protector of all men. To the right of he who delights in the eternal becoming of his being.
Well, at least there appears to be a control room somewhere. I just need to crack the access code.
Just.
Warning. Technical malfunction in command file. Replace damaged file. Control room access code follows. Use graphic wheels according to standard procedure. Today's code. Under the supreme eye of the Father
Supreme eye of the Father,
sits the solar
Father of the
protector
Gods.
all men. To the right of he who delights in the eternal
Protector.
becoming of his being.
Well, at least there appears to be a control room somewhere. I just need to crack the access code.
So, father on top, protector on the right, to he that celebrates his being, whatever that means. Don't think I can pass that one yet either. Yet.
I can't get past. Shame. This mechanical creature is out of action. Truly spectacular.
Doesn't matter what he says, it all sounds sarcastic. So let's see where I can put this cylinder.
I'd better be careful with it.
Yeah, totally agree. Ooh, is the game gonna crash? What's going on? That's not good. My mouse battery gone.
I'd better be careful with it. I'd better be careful with it.
Yeah, you had. Okay, sweet. Works with the tank.
Done.
And I think I've got to put a bit more in as well.
I haven't got much. I'd better not waste it. The short circuit has wasted the controls.
So I probably need some form of spark or ignition. That's a guess.
I haven't got much. I'd better not waste it. Bad idea. I've placed a gas canister inside. The short circuit has wasted the controls. It's a control panel for the machine. This rusty old equipment is connected to the sluice. I haven't got much. I'd better not waste it. I haven't got much. I'd better not waste it.
I thought that had some gas in it and put it in there. If not, it's mentioning that that's rusty, so you'd think I'd use it on there.
I haven't got much. I'd better not wait. I haven't got much.
I knew this was going to stump me again. It's been a long time. Got a feeling maybe I've missed something in the bar. Maybe not. Maybe I've got everything. Maybe I just use this. No. No.
A rusty old sluice. There's still some oil in this can. I haven't got much. I'd better not waste it.
Hmm. I'm gonna go and have a quick look in the bar.
It's bust. Behind the curtain is where they stored their junk. I imagine that this place was packed when the zoo was open.
No, I'm starting to think that I've actually got everything to open that gate. Maybe it's something to... I think I have to get that fire, don't I? But that'd mean I'd have to open the door in the Sphinx, which means I've got to crack the code before I can do anything, which is unfortunate because I don't know, because I'm pretty sure I've got to get into here to find the book that tells me which one is which. Ah, I've got an idea.
I can't quite reach it. Bad idea. No point doing that. No point doing that. I can almost touch it. I've managed to magnetize the bar.
Nice. So I'm gonna hope that I can use the oil on this. Oh yes. Yeah, baby.
The can is empty now.
Yeah, that follows. Very maniac mansion, trying to find a light switch. Or maybe not.
The filament is wasted. The bulb is trash.
Well, I don't think there's anything else I can put in there. Unless I wanted to electrocute myself.
It's vibrating slightly, but nothing happened. The pipes are obviously carrying something, but I'm not sure what. The box is hot to touch.
Pipes ever carry anything other than water? Because, I mean, it's usually wires that are just in wires, encased. So I'd imagine they're carrying some sort of fluid.
It's no use. It's too strong. I can't open it.
Okay. Enough reasons. Oh, yes.
Hey, there's another passageway behind here.
Really? So I'm guessing this is going to give us the clue to how to get past the Sphinx, which is probably going to allow us to get into the control room to set down some of the barriers, and I can probably get some more of that oil to put in that tank. Total guess.
This looks very interesting. It's a book about ancient Egyptology and Egyptian gods in particular. A map of the world. Pity it's not a map of the zoo. Very nice. I've always wanted one like that. Pity there's nothing of interest or use inside.
Yeah. Basically, because that makes it absolutely useless, doesn't it? Well, I've got the book. I'm guessing that's all I can take from here.
The Jackal of Asiut, a divine animal figure, patron and protector of the necropolis of Sakaris.
Oh, isn't that nice? I always liked Egyptology. And living close to Manchester, UK, we have got one of the biggest collections right in the centre. So, he said it was the protector and the father of all gods on the top. Or she said. I think it's Horus, actually.
A solar god, often depicted as a falcon. He is assigned the role of protector from all sickness that afflicts mankind.
We've got a protector there.
Often painted on sarcophagi, this minor goddess of the heavenly vault spreads protective wings over the mummy.
Oh, another protector.
Portrayed as a woman of the solar disk, bearing a circle of light, goddess of heaven. The Jackal of Asiut, a divine animal figure, patron and protector of the necropolis of Sakaris.
A third protector.
Portrayed as a woman with a cat's head, goddess of feminine fertility.
I remember Bast.
Grotesque god
Cat
portrayed
god.
in the act of entertaining women in labor with music and dance. Above all, he fosters sleep. Seen in the act of leaning forward from the branches of a tree, pouring water over the tomb of a dead person, goddess of mercy. Goddess of the Nile and its might. Often portrayed mounted on Anat, the horse totem adored by the masses. Portrayed as a sacred winged scarab beetle, he was the image of a god always becoming in his continuous cycle of dying then rising again.
Okay. So, scarab beetle sounds like the one on the left, bottom left.
God of the space between heaven and earth. Ra is the sun god and head of all Egyptian gods. He's often depicted as a man with a hawk's head.
Guessing that's the father. So hawk head on top. Beetle bottom left. And the other just said protector, and I've read about 4 of these that are
Attributed
protectors.
to be the wife of Osiris, goddess of harvests and vegetation.
So let's have a crack at it. Do. So I thought. Man with the head of a jackal. I mean, to be honest, these are all pretty poor effigies. I can't really see which is which. I can see this dude. Yeah, that's Ra, isn't it? I think that's Ra. Although he said often portrayed with the head of a jackal, but that's what it looked like in the book. And I think it said the like reviver or whatever is Scarab, and the protector sits to the right, but it could be any of these. For now, I'll go with Horus.
The button must be pressed.
Well,
nothing happened.
Have another look. And another listen.
Warning. Technical malfunction in command file. Replace damaged file. Control room access code follows. Use graphic wheels according to standard procedure. Today's code. Under the supreme eye of the Father of the Gods sits the solar protector of all men. To the right of he who delights in the eternal becoming of his being.
Well, at least there appears to be a control room somewhere. I just need to crack the access code.
Warning. Technical malfunction in command file. Replace damaged file. Control room access code follows. Use graphic wheels according to standard procedure. Today's code. Under the supreme eye of the Father of the Gods sits the solar protector of all men. To the right of he who delights in the eternal becoming of his being.
Well, at least there appears to be a control room somewhere. I just need to crack the access code.
Okay. So, one more time.
Warning. Technical malfunction in command file. Replace damaged file. Control room access code follows. Use graphic wheels according to standard procedure. Today's code. Under the supreme eye of the Father of the Gods
Father of
sits
Gods.
the solar protector of all men.
All
to
men.
the right of he who delights in the eternal becoming of his being.
Yep.
Well, at least there appears to be a control
Well, I've definitely
room somewhere.
got the
I just need to crack the access code.
Scarab correct.
Ra is the sun god and head of all Egyptian gods. He's often depicted as a man with a hawk's head.
Because he doesn't look like a hawk head there, but there is a Ra on it, so I'm assuming I've got Ra correct as well. Doesn't say any of the others are fathers, but he's the head of all gods, so surely that's him. Maybe it is one that's got the head of a jackal, I don't know. I've definitely got that
Portrayed
right.
as a sacred winged scarab beetle, he was the image of a god always becoming in his continuous cycle of dying then rising again. A solar god, often depicted as a falcon. He is assigned the role of protector from all sickness that afflicts mankind. A solar god, often depicted as a falcon. He is assigned the role of protector from all sickness that afflicts mankind.
Yeah, so that sounds right as well. You said protector, didn't
A
it?
solar god, often depicted as a falcon. He is assigned the role of protector from all sickness that afflicts mankind.
Mankind, so of all men, protector of all men. So it would be Horus. He's on the left because the other one says it depicts him. So yeah, I can't see how that's wrong what I've done actually. Should be Ra on top. Emperor sits to the right. I know. Horus sits to the right of him. I think I've got the bottom two the wrong way around. There's Horus. I hadn't even got the right one there anyway. I've forgotten which way around I said. I think those three are the correct ones, but I might have got them the wrong way around again.
Well, nothing happened.
So let's try Horus on this side. Oh. And let's try Scarab on that side. That's not right. I'm a bit stuck.
I got the combination correct.
Oh, raise the roof. Yes, did it. Nice. Weapon.
A dismantled mechanical lion. Interesting biology lesson. I don't think I'm up to repairing it.
Ah, don't put yourself down, lad.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Color of the button has changed. Color of the button has changed. Nothing happened. The Sphinx is on the monitor. Color of the button has changed.
Well, hopefully that's downed some of these barriers. I'm not even sure what I can do here.
Shame. This
With this, really.
truly spectacular.
Maybe it's another red herring, just something to look at. But I can now get across here, which is good. There's one scary theme park.
Damn, mechanical or not, that's a pretty good deterrent.
Yeah. Wonder what age this theme park was for. Turn into Jurassic Park. Go on.
Okay, I wasted the critter, but I used all the charge in the gun.
Cool, so I did just want to check. Oh, God's sake. If I can pick any of these things up.
Went to town with all the detail in this place, not to mention expense.
Is that supposed to be a Jurassic Park reference? It's Jurassic Park out at the same sort of time as this game.
As usual, artificial plants.
Well, I don't think there's anything in here I can take it with.
I'd probably damage them. Well, they certainly went to town with all the detail in this place.
I don't think there's anything I can even do in this part just yet. But we shall see. In this cave, rather.
No use to me. Luckily for me, they hadn't finished making this dinosaur.
Well, it's a very silly looking one, isn't it? With two massive pointy things coming out of it, but okay. Trash can. I very much doubt there's anything in there, but I can't recall exactly.
Nothing of interest here.
I think I should probably save this at some point.
There's nothing interesting inside.
Okay, I can only assume this is for later. Let's see if I can pick up this, whatever it is. I think it's a flare. And he won't pick up whatever that is. So let's go back and see if we can blow up that thingamajig. There's no other area here that I've managed to... There we go.
It's odd that the fire is still burning after so many years. There's a faucet hidden behind here. A small, non-plastic brass faucet.
Well, if it's brass, I'm guessing it is non-plastic. There we go.
Nothing apart from a nozzle and a fuel regulator.
For some reason I thought there was some sort of oil in here that I could take with me somehow. I guess I'd be wrong. Book, bulb, can, broom.
Bad idea.
Yada yada yada. Maybe it's also stopped the fire somewhere else.
I'm not touching it. It's a mechanical thing, but has razor-sharp teeth. It's a perfect reproduction of the goddess Kali. I can't believe it. It's also made out of plastic. A small pool of fuel is welled inside.
Sweet. Let's try the can. Oh, get in.
I'd better not drink it.
Yeah. That'd be a very silly thing to do, wouldn't it? Sweet. Well, we've got some more gas, as the Americans would say.
Okay, I've poured all the fuel into the tank.
Now, I don't know if I use this or if I put the flare in there. Oh, I think we know. No? That was a good shot. Sweet.
Damn. The minicom is busted. It's just spitting sparks now.
Sweet, so that gets us over there. Doing well, we're doing well.
It's one of the zoo's robotic creatures that's seen better days. He's out cold, nothing serious. He had a remote control on him, I'll take that.
Ruthless.
It's full of electrical components. It's a Zame Electronics gadget. He'll soon recover. He missed the worst of it. Large cans. I bet these make some noise when knocked together.
Okay.
I'll have to be careful where I point it.
I'm not entirely sure what to do from this point, because that's kind of where I was trying to get to.
No way. I've got absolutely no intention of exploring the sewers.
Well, it's not up to you, but okay. It's rebelling, so...
Bad idea.
Well, that's given us a remote control. I'm gonna make a wild stab in the dark. But we use that in the cave, I guess. Can't think of anywhere else.
Cool.
Ho ho! I had no idea that was going to work. Fantastic. Fantastico. Let's get in the elevator, see where this takes us. I don't think there's much I can do in here just yet, until I see some people. Could be wrong.
It's no use. I can't move it. First, I must open the large trapdoor in the ceiling.
Good point.
No point. It's already open. It's open now. I can get out onto the roof.
And do it, son, do it.
It's automatic. It's closed again. The pipe may have a use, but not for this. The pipe may have a use, but not for this.
Okay, let's see what's through the door.
No good. Perhaps I can lever it with something.
Perhaps I should try the lever. Quite a hint he just gave me there.
Damn. Dropped it.
Pick it up again. Most useful tool I've had, that. Magnetic lever. Let's have a look at the papers. Don't remember what to do
I
now.
don't need these documents. It's a meter showing how much gas is in the cylinders. They look almost empty. A faucet used to regulate and mix the gases. No point. The mix seems fine anyhow. This contains oxygen. This contains hydrogen. The window is barred. Shame they didn't pay more attention to security on the door.
Well, we've got a hose outside.
No point. The mix seems fine anyhow. God knows where this takes the gas. A big crumbling machine. It's obviously seen better days.
Well, I've got to open the lock. I think that's with the hydrogen that I open the lock. I could be wrong. You would assume that it's to do with the window or the faucet.
A faucet used to regulate and mix the gases.
Hello, lever.
It's the valve that controls the gas outlet. The gas is off.
Okay.
No point. The mix seems fine anyhow. The pipe may have a use, but not for this. A large rusty faucet. It's completely dry. The pipe may have a use, but not for this.
Get in.
There's no point trying to get through here.
Why not?
Bad idea.
And also, why is there an animation of you going up there anyway?
No good. It'll take something special to break it. I'll have to be careful where I point it.
Well, I've managed to find the lever that turns the gas off.
It's solid and barred. I've no idea why anyone would want to break in, though. There's no point trying to get through here. Damn. It's automatic. It's no use. It won't budge.
Well, maybe the window's a red herring. I vaguely remember maybe opening it, but I don't know how with what I've got, unless he'd just open it.
I'll have to be careful.
I also thought I could sort of open this as well. I guess I'm wrong.
Bad idea. Part of the pipe is flexible.
Oh, hello. Hey. Go on, Dave.
Okay, done it.
Okay. How's that helped?
Okay, I can bend and twist the pipe.
There we go, it's looking good.
The pipe is now attached to the cylinder. Gas is coming out. Gas is coming out of the pipe.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I've got to set fire to the end of it or something, or just in case it runs out, let's save it. Yeah, I mean, I've done quite a lot there. Unless I've got to do something else to mix the gases, then you'd assume I'd sort of apply it to the lock and it'd freeze or shatter it somehow or something? Or do I put it into the faucet somehow? No, won't let me select it. You'd have thought it'd be that. No, no. Doubtful.
I'll have to be careful where I point it.
No, 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 no. Possibly something like this, but I doubt it.
There's just something about this poster.
Sure. Whatever floats your boat.
Gas is coming out of the pipe.
Not really sure what else I can do with it.
The lock on the trap door. It looks just about bomb-proof.
Maybe
The gas is off.
I'll turn it off first. Nope. Nope, that didn't help at all. I just can't access that faucet at all. Maybe I have to just get rid of one of these cylinders somehow, but don't know how.
This contains oxygen. This contains hydrogen. No point. The mix seems fine anyhow.
Or what?
Now the gas is off. Gas is coming out. It's a meter showing how much gas is in the cylinders. They look almost empty. A faucet used to regulate and mix the gases.
Well, unless I can sort of set fire to the end of that hose and create a sort of welding torch, or unless I can affix it to the lock and then sort of blow it up somehow through pressure. I'm not entirely sure. Got a weird feeling maybe I have to get rid of one of these cylinders, seeing as there are two cylinders there, but...
I'd probably damage them.
That's the idea. So I think the gas is on again. Let's go outside again and look at it again. Not much else can do.
Gas is coming out of the pipe.
Can't see anything I can use with it. Oh, Dave, you beautiful person. Right, let's see if we can use the hose on the minicom. Oh, God. There's that dopamine hit I was looking for. That took a while.
Damn alarm again!
Oh, Ooh, secret door.
I thought Morgan had fixed it. Don't know what's the matter with the freaking thing. Okay, gotcha. Seems fine now. Morgan had better not be fiddling with me.
Interesting. There's a secret passageway in the warehouse.
Yep. So, I'm gonna go down and pick up that match. And I'm gonna have a fiddle with that console that that panel that you just had to go with.
Never know when.
Precisely.
The workman forgot to close it. I'd better not touch it. I don't want to attract attention. It's no use. I can't open it with my bare hands.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Earth. This is the positive. This is the negative. I'd probably damage them. It's no use. It's welded. I'd probably damage them.
There we go.
Before closing it, everything must be in order. My order.
What the hell does that mean? Just no worth, so that's all we're really bothered about, isn't it?
There. By flicking the switch, an electrical current will go to the panel.
Sweet. Wanton death and destruction, yet again. I think I'm gonna have to make this game a two-parter and get to bed soon. Let's see. Much. Let's try it with the sensor. Nope.
No point. It will only react to smoke or fire.
Exactly, so...
I can't get it to work.
Let's see if it's the poster. No. Book. No.
Ah well, no time to admire the view. Ah well. Ruby thinks that the terrorists are using the basement. I'd better leave it.
I'm wondering where I set the fire then. Maybe it's down below.
Some kind of fire detection sensor.
Well, clearly I've got a match. I have got combustibles, but there doesn't seem to be anywhere to place them. Unless it's something I do upstairs again.
No point. It's already open.
Don't think there's anything I can do in here. So yeah, let's go down below, I guess. Just seems weird that I can access this sensor from here, but I can't create smoke underneath it.
Just the one. I hope it lights.
Maybe I've got to use it on something to scratch it on. Can't see anything that would act as sort of a, you know, a matchbox or anything. Maybe I've just got to use it on some boxes somewhere, I guess. Crates, maybe.
There's a label on the crate. King of Jokes.
Okay.
I found a set of telescopic pincers. It looks like there's something else in here. Cool. A hologram projector. The crate is empty now.
No. Can't seem to use the match on those crates or on those crates. I'm sure the telescopic pincers will be incredibly important at some point. But I don't think they are just yet.
Wonderful, but they're of no use to me right now. Great. Pity that. No good. I can't get out that way.
Did you really have to walk all the way around just to select what's in front of him? You would assume that I'll do it up there in front of the underneath the sensors, but I honestly don't know what good the telescopic pincers are going to do, man. Can't seem to light the back anyway. I was kind of looking for more combustibles. There's a sensor there as well.
Looks like it's some sort of fire detection sensor.
Maybe not. Maybe I've got to be down below or something.
A set of telescopic pincers. Not here. It's a hologram projector. The label says, "Scare your friends with the monster of the lagoon." Sounds cool.
It sure does.
Not here.
Well, I've got a match, I've got sensors, and I'm ready for them to go and electrocute themselves. How do I light this match? Why won't it light it? Got rid of the minicom. And I can't imagine either of these new two items help us here. So yeah. I can imagine out of all of these it'd be the poster. I think it must be something down below. Or above. It just seems weird that I can access this area right underneath them and I've got a match. Oh, I'm a bit stuck again. Here? Nothing else to select. To burn. Push buttons, sensor. I mean, all I can really do is just, like I say, try it on the combustibles. I'm going to bed in 20 minutes, if not before. Tried it on all the papers and everything.
Cool. Now I've got a ready-to-use torch.
Apparently I've got a ready-to-use torch. Or torch. Sweet, right. Well, I don't know why it hasn't set it to light. Or maybe it is a light, I don't know. Okay, yes, come on, Dave.
I don't believe it. That freaking alarm again.
You gotta admit, Jules, your security system is your greatest triumph.
Quit the wisecracks, Morgan. I'm not in the mood. your stupid games are beginning to tire me. I know this is your doing. Another of your pathetic jokes. So go and switch it off.
Look, it's not me. Ah, whatever. But as soon as I've turned it off, I'm going down to the zoo. I'd rather spend some time with Dave. At least he hasn't got a stupid chip on his shoulder.
Can't burn. He looks so hurt at that. I wonder what the chip on his shoulder is. Childhood trauma?
He's out cold. He didn't have anything interesting on him.
He's bloody lucky not to be dead, really, but... Sweet. Oh no, terrorists.
I've got to put him out of action first.
Right, I think I'm going to turn this off for tonight and come back to it. Call this part 1. But, yeah, I've been enjoying playing this moody game. Thanks to anyone that's popped on and taken a quick look whilst I'm playing. Let's save it as something obvious so I know it from the rest. Current save. Right, thanks for watching. I'm going to log off right now and go to sleep, and I will approach this again